Welcome to Newport Living and Lifestyles. I'm Kristen, and I'm here with Karyn of the Yogic Mystic, and birthday girl, Capricorn birthday girl, Maria Ciancola. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
I own Newport Wine Cellar and Gourmet on Memorial Boulevard, where we focus on small production, mostly organic wines from all around the world, as well as cheeses and gourmet foods. And we have our own kitchen. We produce lunch and soups and all sorts of wonderful treats. We have lots of wine classes and food demos, ways to learn about how to make food or enjoy food with wine. And lots of gift ideas for the holidays. It's not just my birthday. There's another important holiday coming up, so we're here to help.
Well, it is a fantastic store. It's boutique. Go in there and pick out a great wine for your hostess gifts, and take a class. I know I will. So, Karyn, tell us a little bit about the Capricorns.
Well, first I'll tell you a little bit about me. I do Vedic astrology. It's the sidereal zodiac, and I teach classes here at the Power of Juice in Middletown on astrology and numerology and cards and all kinds of mystical, magical things. And I do readings as well, personal readings. You can also do my classes online. And this month we're going to talk about Capricorn. And Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn. So you should know about the planet Saturn since it's ruler of your chart if you have a birthday here in Capricorn, which you do.
Do you know about Saturn?
I don't.
Okay.
So we'll talk a little bit about the personality traits of Saturn-type people, which are Capricorn-type people. And Saturn-type people are really good bankers and organizing their finances, and they're great at structuring things, and they tend to overwork sometimes. And
do you feel that?
Some of that rings true. The overwork, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The budget banking part,
not so much.
Strength, really.
But you just leverage that.
Maybe in 2019.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Capricorn and all zodiac has different nuances, and you can't just classify and generalize. So I'm going to try my best to generalize without making it that everyone has to be a banker if you're a Capricorn, because that's not true.
Right.
It depends on if your Saturn is debilitated or exalted, or where it's sitting, and the condition of the house it's sitting in, and those other things.
Okay, those are a bunch
You
of
mean
words
when
I'm
you're-
not
yeah, so
familiar
you're
with.
Or when you're, or at the present moment.
Yeah, so it makes us all individual, but generally speaking, Capricorns can structure and are good at money and anything to do with pragmatic, practical things. They're good at
Maybe you are and you don't realize
and
it.
a winemaker. But there's got to be something creative that intervened, right?
And it may be the way that you think even. You could be a methodical thinker, not so impulsive. You might be someone who's slow and careful about your decisions. So instead of being just, let's just do it now. That's what the Aries do. They're just like on fire. I want to do it now.
I might have to
Impatient.
have my parents recheck my birth certificate.
Maybe you're more so and you don't realize it.
Perhaps. But I am on the cusp.
Yes,
Okay.
and
And
that
you
makes you a
mentioned that
little
changes
unique.
a little bit of...
Anybody born on a cusp, by the way, is very unique and special, and they have very intuitive gifts, because that cusp is sort of the in-between, like the sunrise and the sunset, between the day and the night. It's a special, magical time. So you're a cusper, and anyone else is a cusper out there, you may not fit into any kind of, general Capricorn only.
Okay.
So with that, we want to just talk about Saturn, because it's the great teacher. And Saturn goes slowly. That's why I talked about being methodical. And that's a great thing, because we need people who are slow and practical and not impulsive. We need a balance in the world. And so the Capricorn people help balance out the impulsive Aries people. And right now we have Sun moving into Sagittarius, and this is in the sidereal zodiac. And when Sun goes into Sagittarius, which it happened yesterday actually, it sits with your ruler of your chart, Saturn. And when Sun and Saturn sit together in the same house, it can cause a little trouble because they're enemies. And that's okay. It's something.
Maybe that just means something exciting.
That's true.
Yeah, it just
Okay.
stirs the pot. It does stir the pot.
Well, that's healthy.
So we should get some champagne.
Okay.
So on the upside, the Sun sitting with Saturn can actually shine light and make everything a little shiny and bright. and illuminate ideas, like that light bulb idea might surface.
Oh.
It goes out of Sagittarius January 14th, so you only have till then for these light bulb ideas to happen and all the bright, shiny things that could happen while Sun is sitting right in the same house with your ruler of your chart. On the dark side, it can cause inflammation because Sun can burn you. Okay. So it can cause inflammation, so you could choose foods that reduce inflammations, more alkaline foods for turmeric. This time, and maybe turmeric, why not? Yeah. And also just watch your emotions, because it can cause feisty emotions. The Sun can heat you up.
Oh.
Yes. So that's okay. Lana, now you know.
Sure.
That's the beauty of astrology, is now you have awareness.
Yeah.
And you can make decisions, and you can also say, oh my God, this isn't going to last forever. This will end on January 14th, thank God. Or you can optimize it, because it's been... I did have a big idea this morning.
Good.
Which I told you when I walked in the door.
Oh my gosh.
Now that really resonates.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Good. So the other good news is today is the 11th day after the new moon. It's a very special day, actually. It happens twice a month, 11th day after the full moon and after the new moon. And these are 2 days per month where everyone should, if you can, fast or do some sort of a purification ritual. In India, they call this an Ekadashi day. And Ekadashi is...
Say that 3 times fast.
It's a Sanskrit word meaning 11. It's my favorite number.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Ekadashi. And it's a master number. So, 22, 11, all these master numbers are really significant. So 2 days a month, if you actually fast on this day, and then after the full moon, or if you just choose one day of the two, you actually extend your telomeres. You've all heard of telomeres. It's a big buzzword.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Share.
No, it's just the longevity factor. It's the longevity factor. The longer your telomeres, the longer you live. So it extends the telomeres on this day when you fast, because it is optimum time for the body to purify. Actually, nature supports it on this day, even more than any other day.
Every 11 and 22, or just this month?
Every month. 11 days after the new moon and 11 days after the full moon.
Okay.
If you are wanting to do something good for your body, and if you're wanting to do some kind of a ritual that supports your health, this is the day to do it.
Okay.
2
and
days
then when you're done with the fast,
have a burger.
Come get some cheese
and wine. Or cheese and wine. I like that better.
Just a suggestion.
Yeah, I like that.
So what they do traditionally in India, because this is a Sanskrit word and it comes from the Indian tradition, the Ayurvedic tradition, they fast from water even for the 24 hours, sometimes 36, no water, which is, I think we need to be careful about that, so do that under professional guidance. Now, if you feel like you can do that, go for it, but I'm just warning you that I don't want you to get dehydrated, so be careful about that one. That's just a tradition. I'm not recommending it. The second one that I do recommend is abstaining from grains. So that's a very big ritual in India. They don't eat grains on the 11th day, the Ekadashi day.
No pasta.
No pasta, no grains, but you could have fruits and vegetables.
Is it?
One day of fruits and vegetables. No meat, no grains, why not? Right?
Yeah. Okay. And no ice.
No ice.
I forgot that.
It's true, no ice. Warm water is actually a great way to purify the body. Okay, and I have some more exciting news.
Okay.
For those Newporters, people here in Newport, you know that stone tower at the Toro Park?
Yeah.
It's like this mysterious,
Yes.
like, how did that get there?
Right.
Well, it's theorized that this guy John Dee, an astrologer from the 1500s, who was Queen Anne, I think, one of those queens in England. He was her astrologer, and he created this temple based on astrological principles, where every solstice, the winter solstice, the sun hits the stone tower at a certain degree, and it shines a light at one of these egg-shaped shells. And it's very significant. Last year, 75 people showed up.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So if you all
I want to go.
Yeah.
What time do you have to be there?
When the sun is rising. I'll actually read
About
to you.
7:15.
Oh, yeah.
7:15.
It's about 7:25 a.m.
On December 21st.
December 21st, the actual winter solstice. I'm going to try to show up.
Okay.
And the sun, I'm going to read to you what John Egan, who is the curator of the Stone Tower, he has the museum there, he sent me some information on it, and it's just quick, and I'll read it in a nutshell. He says, the sun rising in the east shines through the south window of the stone tower, through the tower and through the west window, and is observed from the northwest corner of the park. An hour later, around 9 or 9 p.m., the rectangular beam of sunlight coming through the south window illuminates the egg-shaped rock, as I told you, near the center of the northwest arch of the interior tower. All this is assuming there are no clouds on the eastern horizon. As the word solstice actually means stand still. Isn't that cool?
Hard for me to do.
These illuminations can be witnessed for a few days before and a few days after the actual day of the solstice. So check it out. If you can't make it exactly on the solstice, you can go a few days before, a few days after, and observe that around the sunrise. The best bet is to check the weather as the solstice approaches. The day when a perfectly sunny morning is predicted is the best day to show up. And be sure to bundle up. It's nippy at dawn in Newport. It's never safe to look at the sun directly or with a 35mm film camera, which has internal mirrors. However, it is safe to look at the image of the sun on your digital camera or its image projected on the ground. So I hope to see you all there. I will be there, most likely. Will you be there?
Yeah, I'll try to be there as well.
And you guys can all wish me a happy birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday, Maria. I brought you a little something from Alex and Ani.
That's so thoughtful.
Yeah, a little birthday gift.
Yeah, may I open it?
Absolutely. Please do.
Show them this is
box.
the best part of the birthday. And I want to thank you because this is not Christmas wrap. And I do have that one little rule in my life. Just the only one.
Because it's so close.
Your birthday is so close to Christmas.
We have to really celebrate our birthdays.
Separate.
So, yeah. So that's a beautiful package, isn't it? I love that. They do great things.
They have really got some amazing things in there. I was really impressed. Yeah. So this symbol means something specific, and it's actually written along the side of the walls. It's specific meaning.
As we get older, I'm going to need these.
Okay, great.
Okay. This says, designed to connect you.
And then here is what that symbol means. Karyn Raphaelian actually designed this symbol.
Strength, motivation, knowledge.
Yeah.
I need all those things.
Well, don't we all? Well,
Thank you
happy
so
birthday.
much. That's so thoughtful. Seriously.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today.
You girls are
Thank
great.
you so much,
Karyn, that was
Karyn,
fascinating.
again. Yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I'm going to come in for a reading. I want
Come
to know
get
more.
a reading. I would love to read for you.
Well, again, happy birthday. Thank you again
Thank you.
for our horoscope of the month, and we look forward to seeing you on Newport Living and Lifestyles.